And then you and I played a game.
We did.
We did. Here we go. This is Tom's brand new army that he's just painted.
I painted some Necrons.
Oh man, nuclear crons.
Necronians.
Dice Master.
The Dice Lord.
They look really cool, man. I love the scheme.
Yeah, like they need a little bit of like loving on the green, like on the characters mainly.
Yeah, you want them to sort of pop, don't you?
Just go do a bit of stuff on that.
They're so dinged up. I love it. They've been scraping all over the hallways and stuff on their ways to battle.
Yeah, like kind of like dirty Necrons. Not enough scarabs. Shit, there's some scarabs, but not many scarabs.
Must try harder.
Scarabs don't do a lot.
No. Especially not in our game.
No, for sure. They're
You're up against my Dark Angels.
not Dark Angels.
Yeah, but these ones are like edgy Dark Angels.
Oh my god, they're so edgy.
Who wear like cloaks and shit.
Ooh.
My big dreadnought. So yeah, it's just 1,000 points. But it was pretty cool. Oh, look, there we go. There's an in-focus photo. Almost. Of your
Boys. They're just rusting around the place.
Yeah, so glowy.
So glowy.
And the Dice Lord is leading your boys into battle.
Yeah, that was we are fighting on what's the planet? Mortis Alpha.
Yes, Mortis Prime. With the colonists had dug too deep.
Yeah, the colonists had disappeared and the Dark Angels turned up. And I don't know if it was the best tactical move, but it was cool that I wanted my Necrons to march down the road in the middle of the board.
Yeah, I mean, the imagery of a phalanx of Necrons stomping down the street was pretty cool.
Unfortunately, it did mean on turn one, your entire army shot them.
Yeah, that was the downside. I mean, we thought this unit was like super tough because you've got stratagems to res them. They res on their own. There's a Lord and a Dice Boy to give them more resing. And I was thinking either I shoot everything I've got into them and try to wipe them out before they can heal, or I just don't shoot them at all because shooting them a bit is going to do literally nothing. So yeah, there we go. There's my Dark Angels, who just decided to just chuck everything into the middle except the Dreadnought, and everything did really well except the Dreadnought.
Oh,
tried to hold the flank on his own.
He was trying his best. He was doing great.
Wasn't doing good enough. I've got my Stern Guard veterans, who are actually pretty good. They were just up on the roofs shooting away all game.
Oh my god, those guys were very tough.
And as we can see, this is like turn 2, I guess. So your Scarabs ran in to like block my Rhino, and then therefore stop my command squad from getting out and charging your Necrons, who had like secured this objective, which is a really good strat. And then you got your Dr. Gloctopus there to like shoot anyone who tried to shoot your Necrons,
which was fun. Him just like pewing around.
But after 3 turns of like coordinated firepower from everything in my army,
oh my god,
these boys did eventually
having a pretty sad day, just being blasted.
Plus the Oath of Moment. I pinky promised the Emperor that I would kill them, and it worked real good.
Yeah, Oath of the Moment. Oh my god, like is pretty oppressive.
My favourite part was at like the top of turn 2 when I just bombed my Rhino down the middle of the board. I drew a card that said, if you control the enemy's home objective, get shitloads of extra points. And you'd left your home objective like unguarded.
Yeah, like a noob.
And you charged your Scarabs into my Rhino. So my Rhino wanted to just boost forward to get all the points in the world. But I had to take a 1 in 3 chance of just dying from doing
it could just explode.
Whatever it's called. If you withdraw from combat through the enemy, you just risk super death on a 1 in 3 chance.
Yeah, which is pretty savage. But he made it.
He was a hero. He just blasted through like Ripley and Aliens, just like plow that APC into the base. Going the wrong way. And then your Lich Guard just super fucked up my Dreadnought real bad.
Well, it was the heavy destroyers. They plinked him first with their damaged 6 guns.
He's only got 10 wounds.
And so he did not enjoy being shot. But he got blasted by that, and then...
He got chopped up by them and died, but he can come back. So he rezzed himself and then was just like, fuck, see you later.
Just had a little run away.
And then they finished him off pretty quickly. I'm going the wrong way again. There we go. And then after the battle, well, that's the only, is that the last photo we've got of the battle? So after the battle, we decided to see what would happen if our two good combat units actually did fight each other, because I'd spent most of the game running away from those guys with my guys. And yeah, the simulation proved that that was the correct move.
Was the right answer, as
Lich Guards just really fuck up command squads.
yeah, I do like my squad is a bit more expensive. They do have two characters in it.
They don't have a cool flag though, do they? That means I win.
We don't need a flag. Well, we've got your flag now.
Oh, no.
Because we killed you.
It's true. But yeah, the end result was awesome. It was like the close, even though it looked like I was going to stomp you because I took out that big Necron blob and in like turn 2 or 3.
Yeah, God, it's quite a lot of points.
It was super close. I had 66 points to your 65.
65 to 66, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So I think these were the ones that I took.
Yeah.
This was us walking down the road, having just a great time.
What's that in the distance? Oh no! Bullets!
Space Marines!
Chopping up my dreadnought.
Chopping your boy.
He didn't even have the decency to explode.
Yeah, what a nerd. There's your guys looking at my mans. There we go. Scarabs!
They tried to like suicide themselves in, but it didn't really work so well.
No, because they go in, you roll a d6, and I think they dealt 1 mortal wound.
Yeah, which rhinos like self-repair 1 wound a turn.
Yeah, I was like, okay, great. Good job, Scarabs. That was the heroic last stand of my mans, as they were getting just absolutely murderated by your boys.
Yeah, even in close combat, Space Marines ain't too shabby.
So this was the best fight of the game.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten about this. So my dreadnought came back on 1. No, he came back on 2 wounds.
2 wounds. With my Techromancer, he managed to plink a wound off of you. And so you're down to 1 wound. And then you charged into my snipers who were just teleported in.
Yeah, I was hoping I could just wipe them out with like 1 round of combat.
But I managed to interrupt.
Yeah, I left that combat till later because I thought I've got much more important combat going on the other flank. It'll be fine. Tom counterattacks to strike first over here.
So I had 10 attacks. They hit on 3s. They wound on 6s.
And then I get a 2+ save.
And I managed to score 2 wounds perversely.
You did. Against all odds.
And then Ben rolled his saves and he rolled double 1.
So my dreadnought exploded for the second time.
Yeah.
Having done nothing.
Just getting beaten to death by little Necron fists.
Couldn't even like do a re-roll on it.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think I was more surprised than you were.
Yeah. Turns out the more time you spend converting and painting a model, the less good it is in its game.
Yeah, that's it. It's just how it goes. Yeah, it was a memorable part of the fight. Just super dumb.
It's the goofiest combat ever.